Did you know that Blade Runner 2049, despite its stunning visuals and profound themes, underperformed at the box office? Why did a film this brilliant fail to dominate? What we're about to uncover might just change your perception of success in cinema. Stick with me, you don't want to miss this. Today we're diving deep into Blade Runner 2049, a film that had all the makings of a masterpiece, but somehow didn't achieve the success it deserved. How could a movie with so much going for it barely break even? What really happened, and what does it reveal about the film industry? And perhaps more importantly, about us as viewers. We're going to dissect this film layer by layer, uncovering insights that will make you see it in a whole new light. And trust me, the final point we're going to discuss might just be the key to understanding why Blade Runner 2049 is not just a misunderstood gem, but a reflection of something much bigger. Stay with me until the end, it'll be worth it. So here's the million-dollar question. Why did Blade Runner 2049, a film with critical acclaim, stunning visuals, and devoted fan base, struggle to make waves at the box office? With Denis Villeneuve at the helm, a star-studded cast and a budget that allowed for some of the most breathtaking visuals ever seen on screen, this film seemed destined for success. Yet it only grossed around $260 million worldwide on a $150 million budget. One reason might be its narrative complexity. Blade Runner 2049 isn't your typical sci-fi blockbuster. It's a slow burn exploration of identity, memory, and the essence of humanity. These themes are rich, intellectually stimulating, but can also be challenging for a mainstream audience expecting more action-driven entertainment. This isn't just a movie, it's a meditation on what it means to be human. But here's where it gets tricky. How many times have you seen a truly great film fail to connect with the masses because it asks too much of them? That's the enigma we're dealing with here. On top of that, consider the timing of its release. October 2017 was a battleground of big-name films like Thor Ragnarok and It. These were crowd pleasers with built-in audiences. Against the colourful, fast-paced world of Thor and the horror juggernaut It, Blade Runner 2049 might have seemed too dark, too introspective, too slow. But here's a thought. Could it be that Blade Runner 2049 was too sophisticated for its own good, appealing to a more niche audience than to the broader public? Let's peel back the layers of Blade Runner 2049 to understand why it's so unique. This film challenges you. It asks you to question the nature of reality, the validity of your memories, and even the essence of your identity. Ryan Gosling's character, Kay, embarks on a journey that isn't just physical but deeply psychological. He believes he might be the first replicant born rather than made, potentially possessing a soul. But as the story unfolds, a truth reveals something much more tragic. This is where Blade Runner 2049 truly shines as a piece of art, but also where it becomes difficult for a mainstream audience. Villeneuve crafted a story that's more meditation than action. It's slow, deliberate, and asks a lot from its viewers. But here's a provocative thought. Should mainstream cinema always cater to the masses, or is there room for films that push us, even if they don't achieve blockbuster success? And let's not overlook the fierce competition. Released weeks before Thor Ragnarok, a Marvel blockbuster filled with humour and action, this film might have faced an uphill battle. Thor, with its bright, accessible nature, was the complete opposite of Blade Runner 2049's dark, introspective tone. And with it continuing to terrify audiences, Blade Runner's nuanced narrative was easily overshadowed. But here's where it gets interesting. Could it be that Blade Runner 2049 was a victim of its own depth? Have you ever felt that a film was just too profound to succeed in today's market? One of the most haunting and pivotal moments in Blade Runner 2049 is Kay's realization that the memories he thought were his own are in fact implants. He's not the special being he believed he might be. He's just another replicant. This revelation isn't just a plot twist, it's the film's emotional and philosophical core. It forces both Kay and the audience to confront what it means to be real. This moment encapsulates the film's brilliance and also its tragedy. It's a gut-wrenching scene beautifully portrayed by Ryan Gosling that leaves you questioning everything. But could this very ambiguity and depth be why the film was so misunderstood? Maybe it was asking too much of an audience looking for clear-cut narratives and straightforward answers and heroes. This scene is not just a turning point in the movie, but a turning point in how we, the viewers, engage with cinema. Have you ever watched a film that left you questioning your own reality? That's the magic of Blade Runner 2049. But it could also be why it didn't click with everyone. So what does Blade Runner 2049 teach us about cinema and its place in popular culture? This is a film that excels in almost every artistic aspect. Stunning visuals, deeply thoughtful story, and respect for its predecessor that few sequels can claim. But its commercial struggles remind us that even the most critically acclaimed films can miss the mark financially. But here's something crucial to consider. Blade Runner 2049 may have been too ahead of its time. Just like the original Blade Runner, which only gained its cult status years after its release, Blade Runner 2049 might be on the same path. It's already starting to build a devoted following, and who knows, maybe in a few years it'll be recognised as the masterpiece it truly is. If you haven't seen it yet, if you were put off by the mixed reviews, I urge you to give it another look. You might just find that it resonates with you in ways you didn't anticipate. So what's your take? Did Blade Runner 2049 hit or miss the mark for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. And if you're into deep dives like this, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos on cinematic masterpieces. Together we can explore the depths of film like never before.